Happy Friday, Aloha Friday. All right. I'm exhausted. I went to look for 2 different Happy Meal toys because last time I went, I got this one, wah, and this one, hiya. So I got these 2 different ones. And then, wait, did you know that they have this Hello Kitty Chardonnay? I opened it yesterday. It's Hello Kitty Chardonnay from California. And it has pineapple tone, stone fruit, and sweet cream butter, bright finish, and green apple. So I'm gonna just pour it in my Sprite. Let's work on that. It tastes like a wine spritzer now. And then, okay, well, let's get to the toys. Like which Happy Meal toys did I get? I got this one. Wait, let me get them out. I got 2 different ones, and I went to 2 different locations. The second one was awesome. But I don't do well eating McDonald's. I really don't. So here's what they all look like. There's a cheeseburger and apple slices in there. And, oh, my nuggets are all over the floor of the bag. That's weird. Let me put the nuggets back into the box. It like broke open. Nuggets cold sucks, man. All right. So let me just start eating my nuggets. Let me get this over here so we can have something elevated. How's everybody doing? Is everybody okay? How are ya? How are ya? Are you guys collecting these nuggets? These cute little nuggets of Hello Kitty. Hello Kitty and friends. Wah! So had to be last week. Do you have OnlyFans? I'm going. Yeah, I had to go to 2 different locations because I will say nothing negative. They didn't know what I was talking about. And I'm like, you don't know what I'm talking about. So I just left. I wasn't complaining. I don't complain. Hi. So here's the other ones I got. Are you ready? It's Kuromi. Raphael. Smile. That's the one I wanted, Kuromi. Oh, it's almost 9 p.m. here, Las Vegas time. And here's Bad Batsmaru. He's the Leonardo. Isn't that cute? So now I have 4 different ones. I have 4 different ones. Where are you? What time is it over there? Ha 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 ha. It's like humid outside right now because we have like a chance of showers. And my hair's all fluffed out. It's like frizzed. Oh, look how cute. Woohoo! Yay! Isn't that cute? And it looks like this one, right? Wah! Hiya! Get out of my way! That is so freaking cute. And look at the back. She's got her pointy tail, her jester's tail on her shell. See it? Wow! Cute! Wow, it's late where you're at. Isn't that cute? I like it. And then she has that little, like the bell collar. See it up around her neck? Ah, it's so cool. That is so cool. Okay, let's open this one. Bad Batsmaru. Isn't that cute? There's no way I could have 14 Happy Meals. It's not gonna happen, you guys, because I just don't do that. No way. Ah. Here it is, Bad Batsmaru. Look at this guy. Wow. And he's got his turtle shell. Gosh, that is cute. Isn't that? It's just so cute. So now I have 4. I think I'm going to stop though because it gets like pricey and I don't know. I don't really go to McDonald's unless they have something like this, right? Cute. So cute. I don't know which one's my favorite. I don't know. Which one is your favorite right now, the 4 that I got? Kuromi. Bad Batsmaru. My Melody. Or Hello Kitty Cat. Wah! She's like action. She's flying through the air. The first one, Kuromi. They have another one of Kuromi. And another one. See, there's another one that's like, let me see. It's like a white figure. See it? And then there's another white Hello Kitty and pink. Well, is that red? It's pink. No. It's red and white. I would love to get all of them, but you know what? I don't think so. Because who can eat 14 meals? Not me. Maybe you can. You would have to get 14 meals to get 14 figures. And I just can't do that. You know what I mean? I just can't do it. And then they have a game that if you scan the barcode right here, the QR code, you can play their game. It was fun. I have it, like a video of it. Hi, hi, hi. And if you're 21 and older, they actually have Hello Kitty Chardonnay, not at McDonald's. I'm just mixing it in my Sprite. I opened this yesterday. I hope you're all having a good, week. I don't have kids. I've never been pregnant. Don't have kids. Never been married. I got a cheeseburger in here. I just love Hello Kitty. I've loved Hello Kitty since I was a little girl. You know? I like this other location that I went to. It seems like they have more to offer for some reason than the other location. And I don't know. This is like my second cheeseburger. I'm not used to it. I know it sounds funny, but I'm just not used to it. I don't know what to tell you. So I do have a TikTok. Let me just put this out of the way a little. That has Hello Kitty everything on it. Let's see. This is the TikTok with Hello Kitty everything. This cheeseburger tastes better than the one I had last week. Oh, good to hear. Like this one, I don't know, it's like tastier. Weird. It must have been the location. I mean, they were helpful last time, but this time I just had to bail and go to a different one, you know? Forget it. I was just like, how could you not know what I'm talking about? I don't care. You know, it's not rude. It's not, nobody's being rude. You know. So this is Hello Kitty, Kitty Everywhere on TikTok, and I have about 12 posts there. Some are Hello Kitty Cafe. Some are my little, like vacuum, that floor vacuum, and some are like, stuff that I find that's Hello Kitty everywhere. Wow. This one I really like. This one I think is my favorite because she looks like she's like action, you know? Like she's flying through the air. And she's gonna kick Kuromi. Wah! Because she was bad. Wah! You know, bad girl. I'm not a bad girl. It's cute. It's cool. Yeah, I don't want to collect all of them because, you know, it's going to get too pricey. I don't want to do that. You know? Cheers. I haven't had wine, a Hello Kitty or wine for a while. It's probably been 6 months. It's good. It has like, you could taste the apple. And it does have a little bit of a little, like a grapefruit, but it's not dry. And you can taste like, it doesn't taste like apple cider, like, you know, like apple cider. It's more like a wine. But I noticed, like, I got some like tortilla chips and I put cheddar cheese yesterday. And then I poured like some wine and I had that together, but I didn't like it. This kind of wine is better by itself. Instead of pairing it with like cheeses and you know, I had like pho with beef broth. So this wine tasted really good with the pho, beef broth, and chicken broth. Oh, those are funny emojis. I even like the boxes these come with. Because you know what you're getting, you know? Instead of driving up and you're like, oh man, I already got that one, you know? I already got that one. I don't want another one. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I'm having trouble hearing right now. Bad Bat Smart. These are the two mischievous ones. Like this one, his character, Bad Bat Smaru, he's so intelligent that he's almost like a smart ass, right? And then you got Kuromi. She just makes mischief She's usually paired with My Melody. Whenever you see like cartoons or merchandise, like they had the Hello Kitty Cafe merchandise recently was the celebration of the anniversaries of these, and they were both on a t-shirt, and they had like these big cakes from the Hello Kitty Cafe, and the t-shirt's really cute. But like, I don't know. I would have to say out of all four of these, they're all really, I like all of them, but I would have to say this is my favorite one for sure. This one. Because, I mean, it's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. You know, she's doing action. It's just so cute. It drives me nuts. I go crazy. I like when I walked up to them and I asked them, you know what, I have two Hello Kitty. I have a Hello Kitty and a My Melody. And I'm looking for other toys because I don't want the same ones. Yeah, you know what you're gonna get. And then, like last time, what happened? Oh, she looks like she's running. Did you notice that? Or she's like about to pounce. That's pretty cool. Wah! Wah! And like, last time they have, you know, I love the Squishmallows. Did you guys ever collect Squishmallows? And this was their Squishmallows collection. But I have too many of these. The Fire Hans. Let me show you. This is funny. I keep these at my desk. This was an IKEA Panda. Let me see. And then there was this one named Cam. It's the cat. Cam the cat. And then I think that's the only ones. I think I kept, like I bought 3 of them, I think. 4 of them. And I had 3 of these, I think. And then this was Cam the cat. So these are like those Squishmallow, but you know, I don't like to collect too much stuff. I just like to put it on my desk. You know, my desk, my workstation. And then this is a hummingbird from IKEA, unrelated. And then these are just like the Squishmallow. Oh, this is another one. These are the Squishmallow. Like when you go to Costco and they sell the minis. These are the mini Squishmallows, unrelated. But yeah, I put that stuff at my desk. And then now these will be up on my desk. And then, thanks for stopping by. I finally finished the bottle of wine. It took 2 days. I'm not going to be able to finish my food. It's filling. I don't know, 6-piece nuggets are filling. And mini fries. Those little fries. It's like a handful of fries. It's filling to me. If I was a kid, I'd be full. You know? So yeah, here's these little figurines. They're so cute. And I don't really want to collect them all because I don't want to eat 14 Happy Meals. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. And I don't think they sell them separately. Oh, thank you for stopping by. I hope you have a good night and join me again. It's always nice to see people coming in to the chat. Look how little this French fry, look how small that is. It's cute. This is the size of my hand, and this is the French fry. It's like a little handful of French fries when they give it to you. It's so cute. I don't know. And you know, when I was like 15 and 16, I worked at McDonald's. And it smells the same. I can't believe it. It smells the exact same as when I worked at McDonald's when I was in high school. I'm serious. It is cute, isn't it? It smells the same. And I remember I'd go home and the smell was in my skin and in my hair and in my uniform and in my shoes. Everything smelled like McDonald's. And here's a fun fact. It's really funny. When my brothers, they're twins, they're older than me. When they worked at Burger King, and they were in what is it, middle school? Oh, it had to be middle school. They worked at Burger King, and dogs would follow them home because they smelled like Whoppers. And it was scary. Isn't that funny? It's so funny. It's just so funny. I didn't have dogs that followed me home. Other people would follow me. Then I started getting rides from people instead of walking in the snow in Alaska. And then here's another fun fact. I lived in Eagle River, Alaska. That's where I worked on Old Glen Highway. And every year they would have the famous Bear Paw Festival parade. And I made a float because they would put me in charge of decorating. Sometimes I did like crew training, but not very often. And then they put me in the drive-thru because they said I have I'm clear in communicating and it's easier to get all the orders if I'm doing the ordering, because I'm kind of bossy, but not really bossy, but you know, I get to the point, like, you know, is that it? And anything else? Do you want to supersize it? And then I would do like birthday parties, like you bring the cake out and sing happy birthday. And I made a parade float, and we had Grimace, Ronald McDonald, the Early Bird, Robbler, the burglar. They were all in their mascot-like characters. And then I had to wave to everybody, and I would throw candy, and when I'd pass all the children, and we were passing out like these coupons. This was so long ago. I must have been 16 years old. Yeah, I was in the parade. I made the float. And then one of the managers, she was from Hawaii, and she helped me decorate the float. And she made these really, you know, they look like, I don't know what they're called. They're like these big carnation flowers were on the float. And I was just in my uniform. Then they asked me to try and wear like heavier makeup because you're on the parade float. It was fun. It's a famous parade that happens in that little old town, a suburb of Anchorage, Alaska. And I lived in Alaska before Hawaii, and probably 4 years, going on 5, almost 5 years total. Yeah, it was fun. I had fun in that McDonald's job. I did. I mean, we were so busy though. Sometimes like the drive-thru, because of the snow and the ice, you would see the grooves of the tires. And if you made like the wrong turn, you could like squeal and go off towards the Wendy's parking. It was like crazy. And, you know, that was like, that, now the same McDonald's that's there, it used to have a caboose. It's not there anymore. They've renovated since then, and it's an entirely different McDonald's. It was different. And we would like pour coffee, and if, like, I would work for breakfast because I was in high school, and I'd get up in the morning and do breakfast and make biscuits and pancakes. And then they'd go put me in the drive-thru when it transitioned to lunch. And then if there was a birthday, I would do it. But like, it was a fun job. You know, I was young. And my first job was a teenage dance club. It's no longer there. It was called Gertie's Flamingo. They just put me like in the snack bar, like the bar, but there's no alcohol. Boy, that was a disaster. That was a hard job. But I got in free to each, anyone who was with me after that, I didn't have to pay, because the woman that I replaced came back and they said, oh, we only need one employee. Sorry, we got to lay you off. And that's when I went and found a job at McDonald's. So, plus I was young, I was 15, going on 16, you know. I don't know. Alaska is totally different than Hawaii or California, Las Vegas, Nevada. It is totally different. And I don't know, like Hello Kitty stuff was like, when I lived in California, that's when I was like into, I was like 13, probably 12, 13, 14. Hi, when I lived in California, I lived in the Bay Area. I lived in San Jose, and then Mountain View, California, which is / Sunnyvale. But the address was Mountain View, California. And yeah, that's where my first stationery gift set of Hello Kitty was given to me. And I cried. It was just too cute. I never seen anything so cute in my life. I never seen it in Las Vegas. I never seen Hello Kitty. I never seen Hello Kitty until I was in California. But I see, I was in California before that, because that's where the rest of my relatives are. So I don't know. I just never saw Hello Kitty because it was like a beach town. I don't know. Beach town, Southern California. I don't know. But I just want to say thanks for stopping by tonight. And yeah, I mean, it's fun if you feel like going and eating some McDonald's and getting this fun Teenage Mutant Ninja Hello Kitty and Friends X, and then you can scan and play online. You know, the game is fun. You kind of swipe and jump and gather. They look like these orbs. So, no, I've been live, like, I've been doing live streams since about 2018 on this channel, so thanks for joining. So I'm gonna go now, and thanks so much for, like, stopping by. And if you want to hit the notification bells, because that's when you know I'll be live again. And don't forget to like and comment, subscribe, pray. That's how we could support. Sharing is caring. Chatting is a good way to participate. Thank you for stopping. Have a good evening. Aloha Friday. No work till Monday. I can't even finish. It's just going to go back in the refrigerator. Bye-bye. Thanks for joining.